Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Convoy, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of November 2019. To those who are coming here for the first time, thank you for coming by, and for those who are being my subscribers, thank you also. Okay, I'm going to do a pyramid reading. Okay, this is going to be a general reading. It could resonate with finances or love. There's no specific one. My intention is with love, but we'll see what happens with this tarot. Okay, so my dear Capricorns, the first cards of the first set of cards is going to be in representation of the foundation. Okay, the foundation of the matter. Okay, what's going on with you starting November 2019, and the first card that you get is the Willow in reverse. And you know I shoveled this so much, and these cards are reversals and upward positions, so I mixed them so it can all be mixed in. The Oracle of Delphi is the next card. Wow, these cards have been coming in so much. Let me clear the energy just in case. So Capricorn, the next card that you have, the Oracle of Delphi, which is the card number 1. This will be the I will say this card is similar to the Magician. The next card that you have is the Three of Roses, Loving Elements. Okay, the next card that you have is in your base is the Commitment in reversed. Okay, there's 2 cards here, so these cards jump, so I'm going to take it. Excuse me, I'm going to take him. In this position, okay, Capricorn, I'm sorry. My throat is just killing me because of the weather. Okay. This will be the present situation. You have the Queen of Forces. The next card that you had is the Treasure, the Two of Keys. So if the Queen of Forces, this would actually be the Queen of Wands. Okay, so let's see what the next card is coming in for you, Capricorn. Is the King of Scrolls in reversed, and this will be like the communication part of it, or the King of or the water, the sword signs. Okay, the sign, swords energy. And last but not least, you, okay, or the position, your position, how you're feeling. Okay, and let's see how you're feeling, Capricorn. And the card that you have in this is the Archangel Michael. Okay, card number 9, Major Arcana. You have 1, 2 Major Arcanas, and let's see what's the root of the problems. You have the card number 15, the Muse. Okay, so let's see why you had the Muse as your you coming in energy. Okay, it's also a Major Arcana. Card number 15. I will say to you that if you see this like flowers all over the place, Capricorn, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about your sign. I think that some of you are growing in some kind of loving environment. Okay, this is you this is you being very resourceful. This is the message of the card, and inventing this. So I feel that some of you are, like, I will put it this way: if you're in a like older age and you want to retire, maybe you want to start creating a project. That's one of those. You could be in a younger age, maybe in your graduating college, or in a job scenario that you would like to have like a second job, and you're being created to having like your own job, like your own side job. Okay, this is telling me that you can be receiving some kind of energy, giving and receiving some kind of energy from the world because of our project that you're doing. This could be a spirit helping you and create a different project from the sky. So if there's something to do with a project that you want to do and you want to manifest this project, the Akashic Force tells you close your eyes and touch within the force of inspiration and pure potential as the swirl music, beauty, and movements, and imagine flow through you and around you. You can give birth to any possibility. Feel free of the power of creation. So whatever you would like to create, I feel that this is more, I'm getting the word into the finances. This is what you want to create, okay? The Two of Forces or the Willow in reversed, okay? The Two of Forces will be the one situation, and because it's coming in reverse, I feel that there is a conflict that you were involved or you may be involved, and this conflict is gonna start like walking away from you, okay? This is also something that you're fighting probably within yourself. There might be a conflict that you may have within yourself or with others that you need to stop fighting, okay? Stay flexible, okay? Bend with demands of time. So if you have to bend in some kind of conflict situation, it's time for you to bend. I mean, if you made the mistake, just you know it's your fault. If you know the other person is the one that made a mistake, just bend, because sometimes it's not even worth it to fight, okay? It's not worth it to fight and in certain situation. The Akashic Force tells you take a deep breath and feel yourself plant energetic roots through the bottom of your feet, moving down and very try depth into the earth. So you need to probably ground yourself and feel profounded and get the grounding energy. And remember that you guys are earth energy, so you probably need to start walking on your feet with no shoes. The Oracle of Delphi in reverse, which is the first card, and I would say it will be the Magician card. It's like you have all you need, and you have all you need to have whatever purpose you want to create. I will associate the card with the must, the card number 15, okay? Because in reverse, I feel that you might be stuck in a situation, or this could be that here is like you're denying yourself. If it was in the upper position, you know what you need to do, but in reverse, you probably denying something within yourself. Sometimes we have a voice that talks to us, or we're not listening, either from a spirit or from other spirits. This card came also in Leo. I believe it was the same way. Sometimes we have angels or people come to us to give us the right advice, but we choose not to listen, okay? Or sometimes we just resist the answer that the person is giving us, okay? Sometimes we just don't want to see it. Sometimes we believe we're right. And sometimes this is telling me that you probably have psychic abilities or mediumship abilities, and you're not working with them. That's another thing. You're not following your intuition. You're not working with your intuition. Or you can also be the voice that needs to, you need to listen from within, from your heart, and to connect with a situation that you're involved. The Akashic Force tells you to close your eyes and go within. Feel your psychic energy growing, expanding outward from the very depth of your being. Now notice the first thing that you can sense. So like I feel that some of you in this situation, the most important message is that you have gotten messages from the spirit or from other spirits, meaning other people might giving you the message, but you're not listening, you're not acknowledging them, and you're resisting to whatever the message they're giving you, okay? So I feel that this is more connected to what's going on with you. And you have the loving elements. You have the Three of Roses. The Three of Roses is the creation, the child, the usually in this case it could be birth, okay, or they could be children that are important to you. And these are the people that are giving you the love and affection that you're looking for, Capricorn. You probably and if you see, or maybe you just need to bring within yourself your inner love and affection, bring your inner child out. Okay, sometimes we just too stuck in relationships or situation. Even if you're 40, 50, or 60, it's time to be playful with yourself. Bring the little child out from you. Or, like I said to you, this is about joy and happiness. This is about sometimes, you know, we believe what everybody else tells you, and sometimes it's telling you like spirits do exist. Like if you are in denial about spirits, maybe this is a confirmation that spirits do exist. And they come in all kinds of elements, you know, earth, air, wind, and fire. Okay, so you may also be willing to share guidance. Maybe you need to have guidance. Maybe the most important thing about the card is about joy and happiness. Just be happy for the situation that you're in. Be playful with yourself in your daily life. Don't take everything so harsh. Laugh if you have to. Call upon someone to make you laugh, or you may have a lifting joy for other people. So either you or other people. And sometimes children do that. When you have a child, they bring you the love and affection that you're looking for. And sometimes they make you laugh. Children may do all kinds of things that you feel the happiness through them. And maybe some of you, either you might be in a child is very important to you, or it may not. The One of Roses is commitment in reverse. Okay, so in this case, I will tell you that because it's in reverse, it's some kind of separation or breakup going on at this time. This could be a divorce, or this could be you losing a job, or you now, you know, you don't have to lose it because you get fired. It could be you're retiring. It's all kinds of breaking up going on here. Okay, so when it comes to the commitment card, it could be also because it's coming in reverse. It's a commitment is you getting together, but in reverse you're separating yourself. So I feel that some of you maybe have to deal with something that you're losing something, some kind of separation. Maybe you need to move. Maybe it's a physical separation that you may have to travel, okay, relocate, or personal business. It doesn't matter what situation. It could be emotional, it could be distance from your partner, or your partner is no longer with you. And this is you looking for the balance in your life. Okay, so sometimes we forgot about our priority too, and now it's time for us to start thinking what our priorities are. Okay, so what's my life, what's my priority, what I need to do. The next card that you have here in the position of your in the present situation is the Queen of Forces. If you were to see this card, which is I'm reading is this one, is if you see the sun and the moon. Okay, so I feel that some of you the Queen of Forces is some of you might be dealing with someone that could be the energy of wants. Even though you guys are Pentacles, you might be dealing with someone that's a wants energy. Okay, and wants are very strong-minded women, or maybe you're taking the energy of that person. The Queen of Forces is a balancing woman. This is a woman that balances her energy. If you see the male and the moon and the sun is in the equal forces, and maybe at this time you are balancing your life. You're not working too much as you used to. This time you're more peaceful, more creative, more receptive, and all your energy is focusing on balancing. You're not taking more than you can chew. You cannot you're balancing any rules and any opportunities. And like, let's say if it was a career, if it was a career, that means that you are doing good in your career, you're doing good in your role that you're doing right now. And it could be like the communications with you, with the this side of the world and the other side of the world is great. And this is also a possible interest as associate, or like I said, you guys are coming in like with a business situation. So maybe you guys decide that you're gonna meet someone, um, not that you're gonna meet somebody, but you're gonna do a contract, okay, with someone. And this could be a big business partners, because this is, look at you, the two of treasure. This is like the two of keys, the two of pentacles. This could be that you created a contract, okay, the actual contract with this person. Maybe you're looking for a partner, and this partner might be the one's energy. This person is good with communication. You got the money, and the person has the idea. You know, it has the brains, it has the communication, everything that that you look for. The card itself, the treasure cards, it represent the great loss or disappointments in your life right now. So remember that your commitment is also here. So it could be that also you're losing something, a job or a relationship. So I feel that some of you, this is how I feel what's going on with this energy. I feel that some of you might lose their job. Some of you are going to retire. Some of you, be careful, because this is a cycle too for Capricorn, that when you get into the 51 days of your cycle, that you're going to enter into your birthday, because after Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then Capricorn. But sometimes a couple of months before, you know, issues are, you know, things that start happening, okay? So I feel that some of you be in the very lookout, because you might be losing your job, okay? That's for those that have assholes for supervisors, okay? Let me be honest with you. If you're a good worker, you end up having the assholes employers. Okay, so some of you at this time might be having some kind of luck. Okay, so this is you balancing, and this is you. But I feel, okay, I feel more or less that with the treasure card, the two of keys, I feel that there is always a light. Like, there's something that's gonna illuminate within your brain, okay? Because even if they want you to like get fired, but there's something that's gonna be here, and it's gonna open your eyes to see there are more opportunities waiting for you. Like, let's say somebody decides to fire you for whatever reason, you gonna end up seeing that there's more jobs out there. Like, always remember that there's always another person that's gonna need you. This is a world that we all need each other, okay? Believe it or not, they if for 1,000 jobs or whatever, there's always going to be a need of people, okay? People are always going to be needing us. You're going to need people. We always needing each other, because not everybody likes to work like with machines. We just had to select the right job and the right opportunity. Sometimes we just pick a job and then we're overqualified for the situation. So you might be overqualified for a situation, and that's the reason why they let you go. Not because you're not worth it. It's just that, or you don't know how to do the job. Maybe you do the job better than others. So the next card that I'm reading is this one, the King of Scrolls, which will be the King of Swords energy. This is the contract situation. This could be a separation from a man who can often be too analytical and tends towards overthinking, okay, or a friend or coworker or love relationship. So I feel that sometimes this indicates learning communication and teaching. Sometimes I feel that some of you, this is how I feel, okay. This is what I see, that some of you are going to go breaking up your relationship, Capricorns, because the person that you're with, you're not with the right person, and maybe the person analyze things too much. Maybe you guys don't communicate as much as you need to. And this is what happens when you have a relationship that one is in a higher level and the other one is in a lower vibration. And that's the reason why you guys tend not to you know, it could be a breaking up going on in here for you, some of you, when it comes to relationship. But when it comes to a work situation, maybe you get a different job, or if it's a job, maybe you guys start, you know, getting your own business. Okay, that's what I see in this area over here. This area over here is ups and downs. It's like there's conflicts going on, but you still got to stay focused to I feel that, let's say some of you are married and your husband is divorcing you. Okay, I feel that the children are giving you the happiness that you want or you need, because this commitment is over. Okay, and the crowning card that you have, or you as yourself, is Archangel Michael. Okay, this one is telling you, he seems to be, if you were to see this card, Archangel Michael is with two children, right? So when you receive this card, know that the energy reflects Michael amazing strength. This can be a cycle or increasing power for you, one where you feel more courage growing, and know that the action is next. You power, and also remember that this is time that you might have to take great courage, force. Um, so I feel that maybe two children might be very important in your life too. Okay, and look at this, and with the child, there is two little what's the name of those things? Um, it will come back to my mind. So, you know, you end up with these children, and there is a child, you know, two children here. So I feel that there is children involving. If, like I said, if you were married, maybe I feel that some of you, these children give you lights. They give you the light that you need, the prosperity, like the vision that you need for your future. And no matter what the situation is, the children are giving you hope. Okay. I'm going to close this part of the reading with that. Okay, so with Archangel Michael giving you the love, the energy, the strength to be in a relationship that you want to be. The next cards that I'm going to take for you, Capricorn, is the let's see. The next card that I got for you is the Romance Angels cards. I'm sorry, I'm working on this microphone that's falling apart. And the Romance Angels cards is going to tell you, okay, I'm going to break it in three. I'm going to take three cards, one representing the singles, the married, and the ones that are not living together but are in a relationship. Okay, so for the single ones, you get soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some of you might be dealing with a relationship that this person is your soulmate. Even if you guys want to get a divorce, this person might be a soulmate lover. Okay, and you might be separating but not divorced. Okay, this is for the single ones. Or maybe you guys, I'm sorry, let me put it this way, you guys may be meeting your soulmate. Okay, for the single ones. For the ones that are in a relationship, it's time for you to disconnect, and you get the retreat card. Okay, so what happens is that some of you need to like stick together to the things that you guys want to do. Talk about the things that you want, because sometimes I feel that when you disconnect to the world, it's telling you to disconnect from the people around you. Okay, sometimes people mind their own business and they start getting into other people's life, and so I feel that either you or the other person need to stop listening to other people, and work the relationship out. If there's any issues that you need to talk to that person, just ask ask. And the last card that you get is the passion. For those that are in a marriage relationship, you need to have the passion. Maybe you need to bring the passion into the relationship, and maybe that's the reason why you get this card over here with the children. Sometimes even when you have children, okay, you still need to feel joy and affection with the relationship you're in. Okay. I feel that some of you need, you still with the passion, even if you weren't involved with somebody or whatever, and you guys in the 60s and, you're married and you feel, no, bring that passion back. Okay, your husband or your wife doesn't need to go outside to get it. You guys can bring it yourself and start dating each other. Now you're in a different phase of life, and it's time for you to start loving each other. So the main card that you have here, for the soulmate, I'm going to take an oracle gypsy card and see what's going on with those that are soulmates, or that soulmate is coming to you. Reunion. I feel that some of you Capricorn are going to be connecting with someone from your past, and this person, you already known each other, and you guys are going to get together. Okay, you guys known each other, and you're going to go out, and then you guys, this could be a soulmate situation for you Capricorn. The next card you have, joyfulness, and this is for the ones in the retreat. So it's time for you guys to celebrate. I feel that some of you need to go out. Sometimes what happens in relationship is gets too boring, and you don't go this, you don't do that, and it starts to get boring. So it's time for you guys to bring joy to your relationship, so it doesn't get boring for those that don't live together. And some of you with the passion, you have the widower. Okay, some of you might be going through a situation that someone had passed. Doesn't have to be you being, your husband is dying. No, it could be that it was affecting the relationship. It could be someone that had passed away. Okay, and that's why you may need to bring the passion to your relationship. Sometimes what happens when the mother or the father dies, so what happens is that in the relationship they get all bent out of shape, and they feel like you don't want no sex, you don't want nothing, and then you feel like you have to mourn that person for a year. And just because that happened, that doesn't mean that your passion has to die too. No, it doesn't. So some of you that might have been happening. I'm going to take another card for the widower. Okay, an old woman. Look, this is like, for me, it's for the older people, like maybe someone that is older in your life. You need to pay attention to them. Okay. This could be, this person might be very ill. If you have a mother or father that's very ill, this could be a person that is older, and it might be your older group that there's something going on. Maybe the ones that are over 45, over 50. You guys are the ones that the passion is like not up there. It's time to bring it up. Sometimes that's what you guys need to do. Okay, this is for those in a relationship matter. Okay, I'm gonna see what's the most important message for you Capricorn for the month of November. Let's see what's the most important message for you Capricorn. Okay, let's see what's the most important message. You have the loving touch. Isn't those two cards are telling you almost the same thing? The loving touch and the loving elements. I feel that that's almost the same thing. The card that you get for that is Shah Khan. Okay, Shah Khan. Okay, Shah Khan is the loving touch. The card represents a loving touch. Touch is our first sense that that we experience in our mother womb. Touch is an essential part of holiness and love. From the studies, we know that without touch, babies cannot thrive. We know from other studies that a mother's touch can relieve a pain in children. Touch can be a sign of affection and or nonverbal communication to another. Have you hugged someone today? So I feel that it's some of you need to start hugging people, loving people, touching people. Maybe that's what you need to do in order to have a more loving relationship with someone that you care. Okay. Let's see, in the soulmate situation, these cards, they're all relating to touch. If you see all of them, this person is hugging, this person is holding, this person is hugging. So I feel this, most of you need to show your affection a little bit more, your physical affection to a person, to your children, to your probably to your partner, okay, to the person that you live with, okay. So this is something that we can do. It could be just a kiss, but it's mostly hugging, okay. And it could be passion if you with your significant other. It's time for you to be intimate with that person, okay. So the spell card for you is, remember to stop the video for a couple of minutes because this is going to take a little bit longer, okay. I will say about 5 minutes. So knowledge. Let me connect about and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow, okay. So you get card number 28, knowledge. If this spell has chosen you, the universe is tapping on your shoulder, trying to share some important information with you. Perhaps you have not heard or trusted or understood, so the universe has decided to get your attention this way instead. Through the casting of this magical spell, you will be given something precious, an inner knowing that will help you manifest your dreams. Pay attention to what takes place next, okay? Because this card you haven't touched, it was chosen for you. The knowledge spell. On a Thursday night during a waxing moon, head outside into the nature where lovely earth tones, green or browns, and go to sturdy whites or 3 with extensive roots. Sit right up against the tree and open yourself to this energy. Imagine yourself traveling along into this root system, going deep beneath the earth and rediscovering treasures, all the ancient knowledge and gnosis within the sacred Mother Earth herself can chant 3 times. Earth, my body, earth, my mother, help me now to rediscover all that I will need to know to be wise and to grow. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. May the record keepers show me that I need to be truly seen. And by the power of 3 by 3 and the sight of sacred 3, as I do will. So move it. Sit with the 3 while longer and allow any visions, words, or messages of wisdom to come to you now. You may receive intuitive insights at this time and clearly be shown what you need to learn and what you need to know in order to grow and move through the next stage of your life. Thank the 3 and leave in an offering, a little crystal, some energy, or pick up some human rubbish of the way home. So that wonderful gums, the earthly elements in charge of knowledge and learning, can come to you as you trust any friends, any ally and friends, and thus help you again and again. Return home and seal the magic by drinking some of the herbal tea or any herbal teas that you want. Visit your tree as often as you can, physically or your mind, to maximize the benefits of this spell. So remember the 3 of knowledge that they say. I feel that some of you are going through a different stage of life. Maybe you're becoming the older woman. I'm not saying you're 80, but you can be into a 60, you can be into a 40s, okay? And this is a life that you're going to change if you're a man or you're a woman, okay? Maybe you're going through a transition if your partner has passed away, okay? That's another thing. You need to grow into this. It's a different cycle of life. But now you were married for like 20, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and your partner is gone, okay? So some of you might need to learn this cycle and understand it and move forward with that understanding. Okay, that's all I can tell you, so dear Capricorns. I hope this message resonates to some of you, and if it does, please put the thumbs up, share the video with your Facebook friends, send it in WhatsApp messages, whatever. messenger, send it to your friends so you know they're Capricorns, and continue to share and share and share so the channel continues to grow. If you like the video, just continue and subscribe. Subscribe is the most important thing that you guys can do to my channel. I see you in the next one. Love and light. I'm Maria the Convoy, and have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving and Veterans Day. And remember that I go live, so subscribe so you know when and at what time, because my hours fluctuate. Okay, I was trying to have a set time, but now I can't. I try to stay steady, but I'm probably going to be going live tonight. Okay, so I see you in the next one. We'll have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye. Oh, lots of love.